Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Can you all see me? Can you all see me? All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. We are live now. We are live. We are live. We are live now. We are live now. We are live now. All right. So it's my pleasure to be here tonight. Please, I want to know where you are chatting from and then who I'm chatting from, your name and where you are chatting from, your name and then when you are streaming or viewing from. All right. As we all know that tech is the current talk of the town. And the one thing I want you to know today is that today is going to be a very eye-opening for those that are just joining. And if I attend any of my program before like this, you know it's always a beautiful moment together. It's always a beautiful moment together. All right. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Please, I can see Enechiku Chisom, tell me your name and then when you are streaming from. Your name and then when you are streaming from. All right. I don't want to waste much time because 6 minutes have gone already because we are trying to fix some technical issue. All right. I have our last to come in here. I have Chisom from Port Harcourt. All right. So it's my pleasure to have every one of you here tonight. It's my pleasure to have every one of you here tonight. I have Abraham from Oworonsoki. All right. So I have Success from Abuja. I have Abraham from Lagos. All right. So a lot of people want to get into tech. They don't know how to do it and where to do it. So that has been a lot of confusion in the tech space. How am I going to do it and I'm going to be successful while at it? And then where should I do it from? All right. All right. So how and then where? So I'm going to be answering most of the questions tonight. I'm going to be answering most of the questions tonight. Tonight is going to be very wonderful. All right. I'm going to be teaching you how to get started, and then I'm going to be explaining different tech skills for you. All right. And then the market demand for each tech skills. All right. So it's going to be a very, very awesome time with you all tonight. It's going to be an awesome time with you tonight. There's something from Abule Egba. All right. There's something from Abule Egba. It's going to be an awesome time tonight. All right. So if you are ready, let's go. All right. So give me the energy, your name and then, all right, no wasting of time. Over time, a lot of people wants to break into tech, all right, but what it's confusing a lot of people in breaking into tech has been the question of how should I get started and where should I get started from. All right, the question is how should I get started and where should I get started from. All right, I have my PH people here. Come on, I love the energy. I have my Port Harcourt people here. I love the energy. The energy in Port Harcourt has always been mind blowing. I mean, when we opened our office in Port Harcourt, that's the energy. It was raining that day and they came. That means that it will be a slap on our face if we did not deliver more than what we promised. All right. I have David from Badagry, my people. All right. So let's go. Please, I want you to know something that when it comes to tech, especially in this part of the world and Africa, we are in an evolving continent, and the best time to get into tech is now. What did I say? The best time to break into tech is now. All right. So if you want to break into tech, this is the best time for you to get started. All right. So we are going fast forward. We are going, and then it is my joy to have every one of you here tonight. I mean, it's my pleasure, and it's my pleasure. So let's get started. When I said something, I said I'm doing this because my vision is to make sure that we are building Africa at data forts, all right, and then we are building Africa with the most trusted platform for learning and earning at the same time, building through technology. Guns are those days whereby we build just to make sure that people come, and then I want to make sure that you can see my slide very, very good. Guns are those days that we teach people just like the normal random Nigerian university, whereby we teach people and we leave them to their fates. But in tech, You are learning, you are earning, and then you are building through technology. All right, you are building through technology. All right, and then it's not just about training students, about empowering 20 million Africans to learn skills, earn with them, and build continent future through us. When I mean we are in our early stage in tech, I meant what I mean by we are in our early stage in tech. We are very, 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 very early. I mean, we are very, 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 very early. So this is the best time to break into tech. I'm going to be showing you the best tech skill to get started with, and then I'm going to be telling you the difference and how to get started. All right. But before we do that, I want to ask some questions after I share with you our mission, which is to make high-income digital skill accessible to every Africa and turn that access to real jobs, projects, and innovation. All right. Beyond getting the skills, getting a good job, doing different kind of projects and innovation is our goal. All right. Because tech isn't what we teach, it's what we unlock. Opportunity, freedom, transformation with AI, global partnership, and human connection. All right, so let me get started with the global partnership that I talked about here. All right, so we're empowering African with skills and tools to succeed in the tech-driven world. And then about Data Force, who we are currently, I'm talking about partnership now. We have partnership with, this is where most of our students and Data Force currently are and then working. We have Andela, we have InterSwitch, we have Flutterwave, we have Conga, we have Main One, we have our students that are doing their internship in all of these companies that are listed. All right. And that is one thing about tech. Partnership is very, 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 very important. I say it again, partnership, it is very, 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 very important. All right. So if you want to build in tech, partnership, it is very, very important. This is our headquarters in Lagos, Victoria Island, number 42, Saka Tinubu, Victoria Island. All right. Third floor, Data Fort is on the third floor. All right. So this is where I'm going. I'm going about sharing with you what you need to know about tech, but I want to show you evidence that tech is capable of changing your life. And when we talk about tech, what is tech? Tech is technology. And then when we talk about tech, we are talking on different high in-demand tech skills that you can learn in tech and make an impact and make money from. I do this every time I come live like this, and I ask people very simple question. Why do you want to learn a tech skill? Why do you want to break into tech? And I want you to know that most of the questions are very, very coming from a place of sincerity. All right. This is like a gold mine that a lot of people are not yet open to hit. And if you are here, you've not yet started, or you've not yet started your tech journey, this is actually a very good time for you to get started on your tech journey, because it is one of the most in-demand tech skills that is going to change a lot of things globally. And it has started already. All right. And one of the things that we do at DataFort is to make sure that we give people high in-demand tech skills that is capable of changing their life and their finances. All right, that is capable of changing their life and their finances. All right, so that is where we are going, and tonight is going to be awesome. So I want to ask you a question before we get started. Why do you want to learn tech? Is it for money or for passion? Put it in the comment section. Let's go. Why do you want to learn tech? Is it for money or for passion? I myself, I want to break into tech because of money. All right, I'm going to share my story with you and how I get started into tech. And then I did not show you my first paycheck in tech. All right, I get started in tech during COVID, 2019, 2020 COVID. That was when I get started into tech. It was mixed with a lot of emotions. Learn something, no. Everywhere is shut down, no. Don't do this, don't do that. Make sure that you learn a skill. Then I saw somebody that posted it on his status that he has one particular skill. I don't want to. I'm doing this because I don't want to be the reason my decision should not affect your decision in learning any test skill. All right. The person posted the test skill, and then I said that I was not interested, but I don't want to be idle. All right. So I started. That was March 20. That was March 2020. Then I got my first. I was working. When I learned the tech skill, I decided to start volunteering for people, and then to put into projects what I've learned. All right. Then I said, okay, I can work for you. And then I started working for people. When I started working for them, Then it started working for people to from working with them to where I am. And then when I mean where I am, started working for people for money. I was not looking for their money. I was talking to them so that I can gain experience, right? I was working for people so that I can gain their experience. And that was how it began, all right? And then that was October. I reached out to a friend, an accountant. She's a beautiful lady that I was trying to, get into. I was trying to get her. And as a tech bro that I am, the skill that I've learned must not waste. So I reached out to her. I said, sorry if you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to update people on the group, all right, so that they can know that they will not miss out, all right, they can join you, all right. So I'm going to be breaking down each test. I reached out to her because I was crushing on her then. So I reached out to her because I said she sells wig. I said, let me help you and create a website. I did not say that I'm a website person, please, for your business. All right. So I reached out to her, let me create a website for your business, and then she obliged. All right. Then immediately I said it's going to be fee. You are just paying for domain and hosting because number one, I want her to like me. I want to get close to her. I want us to be talking every day. I mean, she will want to need my help about maybe she cannot upload her wig on the website, so she will need my help every time. So we will be talking every time. That was my initiatives. Am I smart? All right. So that was my initiatives, and then that was what made me go close to her. And then as God will have it, we started the communication, and then I messed that project up. All right, I messed that project up, and that was the end of the communication. That was around October, November, and then I don't want to bore you with so much stories. All right, so let's just go straight. I don't want to bore you. Let's go straight to when I end my big first tech. So 2020 gone, 2021 gone, 2022 June. I reached out to it because somebody posted about a company, he blogged it, and then talk about how he's working with the company and getting paid. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. Why am I not doing this? Why am I not in this shoe? And I reached out to the said company that I'm going to work for you. I showed them my portfolio because over the year, I've built my portfolio as an expert in that particular tech skill. Then I sent in my portfolio, they checked my portfolio, and then we negotiated on a pay. When we are doing the negotiation on the pay, trust me, I did not believe it. I was also doing it for doing sake, The Bible says by faith, what? You know the rest, right? So I just sent my portfolio, then I got the job. Then when I got the job, they reached out to me for my pay. I sent my dollar account then. As at 2022, I already have a DOM account. So I sent them my DOM account with my bank in Nigeria, and they credited my account with 8,000 euros. All right. I'm going to send the invoice and the receipt to the group. I think I sent it yesterday, but I didn't send it to the. I'm going to send you so so that you can check. They send me a receipt of 8,000 euros. This current economy now, 8,000 euros is about, I think, is about close to 20 million naira. That was my first paycheck in tech. All right, 8,000 euros in a month. Somebody say, which tech skill? Remember, I've built my portfolio. So let me go and show you different tech skills that can pay you as much as this, and then how you can get started, right? As you all know, tech is not, when we talk about tech skill, is a reward. You are seeing a tech skill yourself, is a reward practical. What did I mean? It's a reward life, all right? So one of the things that will make you do well in tech is partnership, all right? You need to learn how to partner with different companies, different institutions, different organizations, all right? So that's what the same thing that I did. I partner with different institutions, different organizations, and they're currently Datafort. We have partnership with different companies currently, all right? Somebody said the video is blank. What can I do? Is it blank from your end or is it just from my end? Is it blank from your hand or is from my end? Can you see my screen? I want to believe it's from your end because I'm projecting this right beside another system of mine, and then I can't see my screen. All right, so Fidelis, I think, is your network. All right, so Datafort, let me quickly show you about Datafort, quickly introduce Datafort before we get started. So Datafort is, we have partnership with MasterCard, as you can see, Dear Datafort Limited. We have partnership with Datafort because it is very, very important. You cannot fly on your own wings. You need to fly on the wing of partnership in this tech, all right? Then one thing about Datafort is hands-on training with industry experts on different tech skills of your choice, reward project and portfolio development, internship opportunities with top-tier companies, all right? Then globally recognized certification. I mentioned certification now, so that somebody will not ask at the end of the program, do you have a certificate? And it's globally recognized certification. Then we are doing affordable tuition with scholarship opportunities. All right, our programs explore our programs. Then we have cybersecurity, blockchain technology, data science, data analytics, different programs. So let me start. We started already. So let me quickly update people that we've started already. Let me do something. Before we start, let me ask you, what is the type your test skill of your choice? Type it in the comment section. Let me see, maybe you are going to change your mind or not. Any test skill that you want to learn, test skill of your choice, test skill of your choice. I was showing you how a student of us was making $20,000 with a company. All right, so I'm seeing the comments. I want to make sure that we are on the same page. So I'm starting with cybersecurity. All right, I'm starting with cybersecurity. And then the first thing, these are the first, I selected 10 most in-demand test skill currently, there's a job opportunity for it. And I'm going to be showing you how I got my statistics from. And this text is what we offer in Datafort. So anything I mention here, we teach it here at Datafort. All right. So what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and data from digital attacks, breaches, and thefts. Cybersecurity professional, all right. Cybersecurity professionals are digital gatekeepers. So you're like soldier in the digital world who defend companies from hackers, cyber criminals, and internal vulnerabilities. All right. So market demand and opportunity for cybersecurity. Let's not talk too much. Let's talk about the market demand and the opportunities. Globally, cybercrime costs are expected to hit $10.5 trillion annually by 2025. All right. That means that the meaning is that global crime, cybercrime, all right, is meant to hit 10.5 trillion. And we are already, so it has hit 10.5 what trillion, and it has led to massive investment in security teams. So a lot of organizations are investing heavily to get a good cyber security. All right, they are investing heavily to get a good cyber security. All right, so as you are typing your comment, just make sure that you are following me. All right, make sure you are following me. Awesome. All right, so in Africa, banks, fintechs, oil companies, and even government are hiring cyber security analysts and engineers. All right, there are over 3.5 million on field cybersecurity jobs. That means that there is currently 3.5 million jobs offer available in the cybersecurity space globally, and majority of them are remote opportunities. I repeat, there are currently over 3.5 million cybersecurity jobs globally, and the majority of them are remote jobs. All right, that means that you can stay in the comfort of your house, just like our student Daniel, all right, who after his programs get a job that pays as much as $20,000 annually. So that means that you can stay in the comfort of your house, apply for a job, and get a job because there are over 3.5 million space. Let's say they put vacancy 3.5 million cybersecurity analysts, but you are not an analyst yet. All right. So let's go on why you should enroll to become a cybersecurity person. All right. So number one thing is you don't need coding experience to start. It's one of the most secured careers People always need protection. It gives you reward, power, and purpose. Even freshers get remote jobs fast if you build a strong portfolio. All right, why Datafort? Number one thing Datafort is we teach reward tools. Wirechuck, Splunk, Kali Linus, Nexus, GRC frameworks. You will learn seasoned cybersecurity professional. We prepare you for globally recognized certification like CompTIA Security Plus, SEC. All of our students that wrote this examination pass at once, and I've sent their certificate. After 3 months, they write this certification and they passed. All right. Then, this is how we work at Datafort. Why Datafort? We do reward projects, 3 months internship, and after your 3 months of program, 3 months of internship with job guidance. All right, so you do 3 months of thorough training. Then the next 3 months is for projects, practical work, internship in Datafort with job guidance. All right, then you get access to remote job boards, job references, and even volunteering gigs. That is what we offer for you at Datafort. Then how much can you earn as a cybersecurity person? Number one thing I wrote here is that you can earn as much for a beginner level. You can earn as much as 300,000 naira for a beginner level. Then for remote jobs, that's what I advocate for our students in Datafort. Remote job, because the pay in Nigeria is so small. All right, the pay in Nigeria is ridiculously small, and it is small. So that's why I advocate. You can see me, I'm an advocate of remote jobs. That's why we share thousands of remote job platforms for our students to get jobs opportunity, because there are millions of jobs in the tech space. All right. So, and this is where you can work as a cybersecurity person. You can work in banks. All right. You can work in telecoms, that is MTN, Airtel, Glo. You can work in multinationals like PwC. All right, we have students working in PwC, Shell, PwC, Google, Cyberdome, and then CyberSoc. I'm going to be showing you the evidence. Then we have government bodies, the EFCC, NCC. Don't worry, they pay the IT guys very well. All right. Then we have remote jobs, just like I used to tell people, you can work in remote jobs. All right, via different remote jobs opportunity. All right, let's go to data analytics. All right, if you are following me, before I go to data analysis, tell me you are following me. To put it in the comment section, you are following me. If you are getting it, if you are being enlightened, give me the energy as I'm giving you the energy. All right, let's go. Before we go to data analysis, put a comment if you are following. I need about 10 comments. If you are following. Let me show you the next line of action. All right, if you are following, put the energy box in the comments. Let me know that you are following me. Put it in the comment section. All right, let's go. So we are waiting for 20 seconds before we get started. Twenty seconds before we get started. All right, are you following? Awesome. All right, let's talk about data analytics. All right. Data analysis is collecting, organizing, and interpreting raw data to make business decisions. All right, that is that about data analysis. To make what business decision. Analysts clean up the numbers and tell companies what is working and what is not. Data science goes deeper using machine learning algorithm and advanced tools to predict the future, automate systems, and unlock strategic insights. All right, without data, you are just another person. All right, then say, what is the difference between data analytics and data scientists? Oh yeah, listen to me, everybody. Data analysts are interpreters of data. So you can become an interpreter and make so much money for yourself. Or data scientists are the engineers. All right. Engineers of data. All right. So data analysts are interpreters, data scientists are interpreters. All right. So what are the demands in the market? All right. Number one thing that I want you to know is that business, government, banks, hospital rely heavily on data. When I mean data, I do not mean the data we are doing on our phone. All right, we are talking about documents. All right, they rely heavily on data to make smart decisions. So in Nigeria and across Africa, data roles are exploding in fintechs, edtechs, logistics, and telecoms. All right, so worldwide, data-related jobs are among the top 3 fastest growing tech roles. Somebody said, how much can I earn as a data analyst or a data scientist? All right, as a data analyst, beginner level, you can start your pay from 350,000. As a data scientist, you can start your pay from 500. But like I don't advise you to get a job in Nigeria because our pay in the labor market is very, very bad. All right, very, very bad. All right, so what I do advise is remote jobs, and that is what we know best to give our students in Datafort. Remote jobs. I said something here. I said with one good portfolio and 2 to 3 projects, our students landed the remote job in less than 90 days. Hello? With one good portfolio, 2 to 3 projects, you landed job in less than 90 days. Where can you work? You can work in fintechs. You can work in multinationals, all right, like Nestle, Dangote. You can work in tech companies, NGO, then remote jobs. All right, these are where you can work. So if this is an interest, if this is what interested you, data analysis, you can take the screenshot of where you can work, right? So why you should enroll as a data analyst is data skills are high-paying and remote friendly. If you are looking for the best remote friendly job, I recommend data analytics, all right, or data science for you. Number one thing, you don't need no coding background for data analysis. You need a bit of coding for data science. You will master Excel, you master SQL, Power BI. For data science, you master Python, you master Python, you master Tableau and machine learning for data science, and you build projects. You know, I said something, I repeat, with one good project and with one good portfolio and 2 to 3 projects, you can land remote jobs. All right. So you are going to build projects like sales dashboard, customer churn prediction, healthcare data models, e-commerce analytics. All right. So why Datafort? What do Datafort do differently? And why must you enroll as a data analyst at Datafort? Number one thing is we don't teach tools, we teach solutions that employers want. We've worked with so many employers, so we know what they want, and what they want is what we teach you. We have the same curriculum, same thing we teach in Lagos, it's what we teach in Abuja, same thing we teach in Port Harcourt, same thing we teach in all of our spaces outside of Nigeria. All right, we have in Netherlands same curriculum because we know what your employer wants. All right, and most of our tutors are seizing a remote worker. All right, working remotely. And then it's a why Datafort is a 12 weeks of training and 3 months of internship. Somebody say, what does the internship? You are working in Datafort to build your project, to get your portfolios. All right. So by the time you are done, you are remote job ready. All right. So 12 weeks of training, 3 months of internship, one-on-one support, weekly reviews, and peer feedbacks. All right. Your portfolio will be hosted on GitHub and Notion. And you have access to our remote jobs where our students get remote jobs, live project, and real recruiter. That is why you must participate in Datafort. So let's go to the next skill that I put here. The tool are product management and product management. So product is the art of building tech people are building tech products that people love, while project is the ability to organize time and resources to achieve a goal efficiently. So a project manager makes sure that deadlines are met, teams are aligned, and everyone delivers results. Just like project and manager, you are managing a project. All right. Then product and manager means you are what? You are managing a product. All right. So I put in short, product manager focus on what gets built and why. Why project manager focus on how it gets built and delivered. All right. So every market demand and opportunity Every startup, banks, e-commerce, or SaaS needs a product and project manager. So the market demand is very, very on the high side currently. All right, it's very, very on the high side. What currently is on the high side currently. All right, so many companies, many remote companies now hire Africans as product and project manager. Remotely you can work as a project. So this is one of the jobs that gives you jobs, one of the tech skills that give you jobs remotely, that pays as much as $1,000. I'm going to be showing you how students in Datafort, I picked a representative from each of the departments, each of the tech skills, that are making as much as $1,000 from each of these tech skills. All right, so every startups, bank, e-commerce, SaaS company needs product manager. All right, so many remote companies hires them. These roles are flexible. They are flexible job, high paying jobs, and does not require coding. You just need to think, and then you need people skill. This is the best career for you if you don't want to code and you are looking for something that will pay you in a high demand. All right. So how much can you earn? How much can you earn? Project manager in Nigeria earn as much as 400 to 500, but as a remote worker, you earn as much as $3,000 per month. All right. And then there is a website that gives a freelancer 30 to $75 per month per hour. So let's say in a month you are working 100 hours in a month. That is how much remotely. That is $3,000 to $7,500. All right. All right. Sorry, I'm checking to. All right. So let's see where you can work. You can work in a startup company, you can work in a tech company, you can work in a consulting firm. Big Four, you must have heard of PwC, heard of all these Deloitte, KPMG. All right. You can work in a consulting firm. All right. And when you work in a consulting firm, you get paid awesomely. All right. So NGOs, freelance, and then why you should enroll as a product or project manager. All right. Number one thing is the best tech career for people who don't want to code. You will gain skills in leadership, you gain skills in strategy, and you gain product thinking and then agile. All right, we train you on Scrum, agile methodology, Trello, Jira, Notion. All right, road mapping, fireframing. These are what we train you on. All right, you will build project cases, e.g., e-commerce app, fintech products, edtech, MVPs, that is minimum viable product. Or as you can pivot into role like product designer, growth product manager, and technical project manager. And why you must learn our Datafort is we teach you reward scenarios and collaborative simulations. All right, you will work on live projects with your peers, just like in the global teams. Internship part, portfolio templates, and interviews. A 3 months training, 3 month internship, and the internship is projects. You work on live projects, you add it to your portfolio, you get your portfolio up so that you can get a remote job opportunity. Then we have software development. What did I mean by software development? Software development, we have front end, we have back end, and we have full stack development, which is the combination of both. So front end is a program on its own, back end is a program on its own. So front end is a 3 months program, back end is another 3 months program. All right. Then we have full stack development, which combines both, and you can build a complete tech product with that. All right. So market demands and opportunity. Every app, website, or platform needs developer. Africa has a global developer shortage, which means companies are hiring aggressively. But this is where you code. You code here as a tech person, all right, but they are hiring aggressively. A lot of people are running away from this because they don't want to code. But you cannot become a software developer and be idle and useless. It's never possible, all right. But you are going to code and code to bank. All right, so we have from startups to big banks, software developers are powering growth. Freelance and remote opportunities are huge and growing. So how much can you earn for front end? You can earn as much as 350,000 if you are working with a Nigerian firm, or 400,000. Full stack, you can earn as much as 1 million because you are doing the combination of the both. Then if you are getting a remote job, starts from $2,000, $3,000, and $4,000. All right, if you are doing the two combinations. So you can earn in dollar building platform for international startups from your home. So where you can work in tech startups, you can work in fintech, logistics, e-commerce, ed, SaaS companies, you can work in NGOs and innovation hubs, freelancing platforms, you can build your own app or build your own product and raise funding. Most of all these top tech bros that you know in Nigeria started as a majority of them started as a developer. Paystack, Piggyvest, Cowrywise, Datafort, all of them, majority of them started as a developer coding. They build their own app, build their own website, build their own products, then build their own minimum viable product. That's the MVP you are seeing on the screen. And they started raising funds. Why you should enroll as a software development guy, either front end or back end? First of all, you know that you will code. So you go from zero to product ready in 12 weeks. You build real apps, not just theory. You build real apps. You learn GitHubs, you learn APIs, server setup, database design, and authentications. All right. And then you learn how to create websites and web apps, build a backend with APIs and then DPE. You connect both as a full stack dev. You deploy app to the cloud. All right. We don't teach abstract theory. We teach you how to build things. Weekly code challenges and reviews. Full project portfolio. Why Datafort? Datafort will teach you everything you need to start as a developer, either front end or back end or the two. So it's a two different thing. Then there is internship opportunity. Then you learn from experts who code every day. I wanted to put who code every minute, but I said let me put who code every day. All right. If you are following me, please let me know you are still following me before we go to the next. Before we go to the next test kit that is so much in high demand. If you are following me, let me know you are following me. Let me know you are following me. All right. Before we go to the next one, we are talking about cloud computing and DevOps. So majority of you does not know the full meaning of DevOps. You don't know DevOps is development operation. All right. So then they end DevOps. It's a very big English. It's just like cybersecurity. A lot of people, I want to become a DevOps. All right. Okay. Awesome. So cloud computing is the delivering of computing services like storage server, databases, and software over the internet rather than on physical computer or hard drive. Just take an example. Think of AWS, that is Amazon Web Services. Think of Microsoft Azure, whatever they pronounce it as, or think of Google Cloud, or think of I've mentioned Amazon. Yeah, that's Amazon, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. All right. Then that is cloud computing. Then for DevOps, we have development, we have operations. All right. It's about automating testing. For those of you that want to learn software testing, all right, this is where you can get your basics from. All right. We have automating testing, deploying, and monitoring software with more efficiently bridging the gap between developers and system engineers. Cloud-led company skills. DevOps make sure everything works smoothly and never breaks. All right. So the demand in the market, businesses are rapidly moving their operations to the cloud. All right. So every company that builds software needs DevOps engineer to automate and deploy that software at scale. All right. There's a global shortage of DevOps engineer. When you learn and become one, you can add to the numbers because there's so much shortage as a cloud compute engineer or DevOps engineer. All right. They say the remote and contract roles in cloud and DevOps are among the highest paid. I repeat, remote jobs in cloud and DevOps are among the highest paid and then the least saturated. Highest paid and least saturated. It's among the highest paid and least saturated. All right, how much can you earn as a DevOps guy in Nigeria? They pay you very well, so don't worry. They pay as much as 600,000 Nigerian, but remote jobs DevOps pay as much as $4,000, $5,000. Then I said something here. We just want AWS or Azure certification and a portfolio. Many beginners land remote jobs fast. So if you are seeing people landing remote jobs and you are not landing remote jobs, that means that something they are doing that you are not doing. And that's why I said it here that with one AWS or Azure certification and a portfolio, I keep mentioning on portfolio, you can land a remote job faster. All right. So where can you work? You can work in cloud teams in banks, telecom, fintechs, GTB, MTN, Paystack. You can check our Instagram. We did a program by, I think, May. We did a program in May. And we did a program in May. And then we have the MTN engineer in Datafort. MTN engineer, your MTN that you use, their DevOps engineer were in Datafort, and AWS engineer, they were in Datafort for the program because it's a cloud program. So when we talk about partnership, companies that we partner with, MTN fortunately was part of them. All right. So we are fortunate too as well to have them as a partner. So SaaS companies, local, global, then DevOps teams in startups and corporation, government digital transformation agency, freelancing for remote clients and startups. All right. This is high income tech work. This is high income tech without needing to code all day. All right. You will learn AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, Linux, CI/CD pipeline, GitHub Actions, Dockers. These are everything you are going to be learning. All right, these are rare skills in Africa and companies are actively hiring. So why Datafort? Why Datafort? Because it will teach you on lab environment. All right, not just boring theory. Real world project simulation. We deploy a full stack app. You automate it and you monitor it. You experience cloud DevOps instructor with remote job experience, and we guide you towards certification like AWS certified cloud practitioner, Microsoft Azure fundamentals, and Docker association. Then we have UI UX, where you can the talk of town in the tech space for good reason. This is the talk of town. All right. With the demand in the market is every company needs a UI UX, and the pay is very, very good. All right. Datafort teach you everything you need to get started. You can see my screen about UI UX. I want to believe you can see my screen. All right. Our instructor are actively designer working on real products, whereby they get to teach you everything you need to know about UI UX. Then on my list, we have digital marketing. I'm showing you top 10 skills that you can make so much money from. All right. Digital marketing is the growth engine of every business today. All right. They help you reach your audience, drive traffic, and make sales, just like we have in Datafort. All right. Their demand in markets is every business needs them. So their pay is very, very, very awesome. So you can work in an agency, plenty agency, NGOs. Everybody needs you. If you're a digital marketing, everybody needs you. So if you enroll, you are going to learn SEO, Google Ads, Facebook Ads, content strategy, copywriting, email marketing. All right. So why Datafort? We teach you real tools, not theory. HubSpot, Canva, Google, Buffer, access to live clients, campaign, internship, and case study. All right. You want to build digital marketing portfolio and resume, Datafort helps you, and then build a freelance opportunity and land remote client easily. All right. So business analysis is one of my favorites. We have business analysis where you get to learn about different businesses, gathering requirements, all right, and then designing solutions. All right, gathering solutions. So business analyzing market demand and opportunity is so much, and we have a very, very limited number of people there currently. All right, so you can get started and become a talk of town in in the digital market in the business analysis world. All right. So we have so much job that you can work in. You can work in fintech. You can work in insurance. Business analysis is one of the top most in demand jobs in the world, and it is LinkedIn that said it. The demand in digital marketing is so crazy. In business analysis, is so crazy. The demand is much, and people are getting and breaking into it. All right. Then we have where you can watch and how much you can earn. Many remote jobs don't require advanced tech skill, just solid communication, analysis, and documentation. And this is where you can work. You can work in different organizations and then different openings, right? And we have our success story of how some of our students get started just like you, and then they are making money from themselves after going through their training, getting jobs, and then making money from their jobs. All right. So we are starting from, let me show you, we are starting from here. Okay. We are starting from here. All right. So let me check what is happening to my slide. So let's start from here. Our success story on each of these departments are truly people really doing it and making money. We have Daniel, one of our students that is doing, he got a job of $20,000 annually as a cybersecurity guy, all right, in the US. He's also working in a Nigerian company in Nigeria, also working in the US, all right. So I asked him, your job pays as much as $20,000. He said, the one in Nigeria, of course, no, but the ones that are abroad is around that range, all right. Then we have all our students working in a digital marketing space, getting $1,000, working for a foreign company. So he works either day or night, remote. All right, he's working remotely. We have our student in software. All right, working, got a job of $1,000 too as well. We have our our cybersecurity student said, today I want to appreciate Datafort for the unwavering support I have received since the time I joined their community. Believe me, when you find the right community to guide your path into tech, the journey becomes easy. Datafort has come through for me since the inception, and I marvel at all the information I now have about cybersecurity. They make it look easy. That's another testimony. This is our business analyst student that got funding by Providence Bank. All right. She's a lady, she's a business analysis student. Our certification has a global certification, as you can see in the middle, with American Council of Training and Development. Then we have our data analysis student doing well for himself on LinkedIn. He said, being a part of tech career up community like Datafort and Active Tech Colleagues group collaboration has been a true game changer in my journey. Then our backend student said, it's rare to find a tech space that is this intentional and empowering. If you're a techie, especially in front end, looking for direction, accountability, and real opportunity, this Datafort is the best place to be. All right. They said Datafort is actually the best place for you to be. All right. So somebody said something here. He said, this is our project management student too, which is also actively doing well, depending on what you negotiate with the company that is hiring you. So I don't know if it can be monthly. It can be, most time is monthly. All right. Most time is monthly, depending on the company you are working with. Some people pay per contract, or depending on the jobs that you get. All right. So advantage of learning in Datafort. I'm rounding up already. I have less than 5 minutes because I have a meeting starting by 12 and by 9. All right. Is multiple virtual internships. You get to work in different companies, get to work as an intern in different companies and organizations, get to perform a task and project and do it. You get different jobs guides where you can get our remote jobs opportunity. You apply for the remote jobs, and these are what you'll be getting. You get a test kit for 3 months, then you get to learn your internship for the next 3 months. So what you are doing on your internship is this: you are been working on a real world project, working on your portfolio, working on using LinkedIn, using job boards, cold email, cover letter, website to get remote jobs. And after the 3 months training, 3 months internship, you get your certification, and then you get access to the remote job boards, whereby all the different jobs that most of our students are using to get jobs. And then you are on your path to financial freedom as a techie. All right. So all these things, you are going to get it for Datafort. All right. If you have to put price to this thing, it is going to be very, 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 very expensive. All right. When I mean very, very expensive, it's going to be as much as millions of naira. A test school that teaches you, give you portfolio, then give you remote jobs where you can, for those that want to work remotely. And we go all out for our, especially most of our students, physical students that are interested in working in a particular company. We go to the company, write them a mail, even go there physically, submit their resume and their portfolio so that they can get jobs. And we do this for especially most of our physical best students. All right. All right. So we do this for most of our students. So it has gotten to the place whereby we'll be giving out the scholarship that you saw in the advert for limited number of people on my live. So for those of you that want to learn in our Port Harcourt office, you want to learn in our Port Harcourt office, Lagos office, Lagos court, or Port Harcourt or Abuja. I mean, for Nigeria audience that I'm addressing, you can learn in any of our tech space that is beautiful for as low as, guess how much? Because you are here tonight, normally the price is 400,000 naira if you walk into the office, but because you are here tonight, there's the discount for you to learn physically for 200,000 naira only, or you pay an instrumental fee of 100 and you complete it in moments. But if you not complete it, there's going to be an extra payment on it. So, but for those that want to learn physically, in any of our tech hub in Lagos, Abuja, I already told you the advantage of physical training. You have one-on-one, we meet your tutor, you interact with your tutor in case of any questions. You are not, network is not stopping you. You get what you want to get fully in that 3 months, and it's twice in a week for 3 months of that training. All right, before the internship started. All right, same thing for virtual. You have a physical interaction with all your tutors too. You have a virtual interaction with all your tutors. You get to ask your questions. After 3 months, then your internship begins to as well. All right. So for physical, it is 400,000 naira. But because you are here tonight, I'm going to be giving a slot. All right. So Ibrahim, ask your question, keep asking your question, keep asking your question. See how beautiful the space that we are working on is. So physical Port Harcourt, all right. Port Harcourt, Lagos, all right, is 200,000 naira we are going to give you. All right. If you walk into our office, because I'm the one in charge of sales. So if you walk in our office, they can tell you 400,000. But because you are here on this live, I'm going to be giving you for 200,000 naira. All right. Our Port Harcourt office is in D-Line, number 1 PA Hub, D-Line, number 121 Bekwere Wosu Street. All right. For Port Harcourt. Then for Lagos, Port Harcourt cohort starts. All right, to learn without scholarship, anything that you want to learn without scholarship is, why do you want to ask? Do you want to pay? Okay, it's fine. It's 150,000 naira for virtual. All right, I'm not gotten there yet. So you are paying 400. I'm still addressing physical students, or you pay 200,000. So I'm going to be giving. Let's look at the number of people here. Because you are here, I'm going to be giving 5 people for our physical training to learn at 200,000 naira only. Port Harcourt course starts on the 9th of June, immediately after the break, Salah break. That's when Port Harcourt class kick off. Then Lagos court, Abuja court starts immediately after the kickoff too as well. All right. So 200,000 because you are here live. I'm going to be giving 5 people. So for virtual, you are going to pay 50,000 naira only. All right. For virtual, you are only paying 50,000 naira only. All right. This is a scholarship that is sponsored. We have scholarship sponsored by MasterCard. We have HP. That is the good news. But the sad news is that all the scholarship slots has been taken. This is just an extension of love. All right. Before you come and then we said virtual is 150. All right. So register tonight I'm giving virtual, so I'm going to make it 5 too as well, for 50,000 naira only for virtual. If you come to my DM, maybe after the scholarship is gone, you are paying 150 for virtual. we are paying, because what we are giving is even way less than what you are getting. Even when you get your jobs, maybe you work, get jobs, all right, and then once you get your jobs and then you are not getting it, you are not paying Datafort anymore. It's your work, and we wish you all the best. All right. All right. So this is how it works. You have to send your payment to the account number displayed on your screen. Send your payment to the account number displayed on your screen. Send your payment to the account number displayed on your screen. You can see it, very bold, Datafort Limited. Then just take a screenshot so that I can continue. Take a screenshot so that I can continue. All right, so take a screenshot so that I can continue. 50,000 virtual tonight, 20,000 physical tonight. All right, 50,000 virtual tonight, 20,000 physical tonight. If you are enrolling outside of this scholarship, you are enrolling for 150 for virtual, 400,000 for physical. I've gone through the test school in Lagos. I want to know that what we offer at Datafort, no test school offer it currently. All right, because it is just mind-blowing. Just take a screenshot. I want to leave this page so that I can continue. I need to be here. I have a meeting by 9, so I need to quickly finish my slide. All right, take a screenshot of the payment details. You can start making payments after this class. It's 5 people. Once it's 5, then we reduce the opportunity. One of our students said the best decision she ever made. She's a product management student. She said, see what she said. Her name is Mercy Enabo. Oh, he said beauty artist. She's a makeup artist that is transitioning. All right. Next quarter is 9th. That is next week. On pray. That is next week. All right. Beauty artist transitioning into what? Into product management. And she said something. Best decision ever. That this is the best decision she has made ever. Transitioning into product management. All right. Then we have, this is where you are sending your receipts to. So this is what you are to expect. Someone said, what should I expect? You are expecting 3 months of rigorous training, 3 months of internship to apply to your skill. I told you how it works. The mentorship from industry experts, globally recognized certifications. All right. So these are what you should expect from Datafort. I said something, nobody figure it out by standing still. You need to start now, you figure it out as you go. All right. So this is a different partnership. All right. So this is how it works. Send your, this is the account details, Datafort Limited 122. Datafort Limited 122. Let me put it on the comment section so that you can see it. Let me put it on the comment section so that you can see it, so that you can be part of the lucky people. I mean, who teach cybersecurity data, all these in-demand test for that ridiculous amount of money. Give them internship, give them all those things. If not Datafort, because of the available scholarship, so you don't want to miss out. So address to Lagos office, number 42, Saka Tinubu, Victoria Island, number 42. I'm going to put it on the group too as well. I'm going to put it on the group. So send your payment details, send your receipt to me, the admin of the group. So if you have questions, program is starting on the 9th of June. That is next week Tuesday, immediately after Salah break. Ask your question. I need to leave here. Okay. Somebody just dropped their payment. 2 people are me. We have 3 more. We get sold out every night like this when we are giving the scholarship out. I mean, this is an opportunity. People have been waiting to break into. Some people have said, yes, the AI class is totally free for all our students. All our students is totally free. Yes, so the part of the packages for virtual students. All right, so please ask your question. I have 2 minutes to answer question. I'm already 4 minutes late to my next program. So the program I'm doing is an AI class that we are doing in partnership with Google. All right, so we are doing something. Don't worry, I will not let the iceberg of the whatever, but this is what our students are going to have first-hand information about. Trust me, if you're in Datafort, congratulations to you. So, and if you're in Datafort and you get in on scholarship, more congratulations to you too as well. All right, so ask your question. All right, in the absence of no question, I'm counting 1 to 10. If you have question, ask it. This is the account details. Send your payment receipt to me now so that you can be part. We have two more. I can see your receipt, Babatunde Messi. I can see, send it to me. I can see your receipt, Babatunde Messi. I can see your receipt, Shukunonso. Okay, Shukunonso Johnson. I can see your receipt too as well. Then, okay, we have 2 more slots left. 2 more slots for tonight, or you get in at 150 for virtual. You people have money now, so I'm not even in a rush. Also. So it's my pleasure to have you. It's my pleasure to have you here tonight. Let's do this over and over and over again, whereby I share you different test where you can make money from, share our success story of all the test dimensions and how our students have been able to get jobs opportunity. It's my pleasure to have you here tonight, and I'm so glad you made it. Make sure that you finalize and make your payment now so that you don't miss out. All right. So I'm going to end this now. Thank you for coming, and I appreciate you all. Cheers. Yeah, so class is starting from beginners to advanced. That is the normal thing in Datafort, and I've said it here tonight already. Start from beginners to advanced. So we are not starting in the middle for someone that don't. So even if you don't know how to operate a system, come. We teach you how to operate a system, then you can start from there. All right. Thank you, everyone. I love you guys. If you still have more questions, you can send me a DM, but please make sure you do that as fast as possible so that you don't miss out. Cheers, guys. Cheers. So, Non-Lisa, come and ask this question in the DM, because we will not want you to enroll for more than 2 courses that is contradicting, so that it will not be overwhelming. Somebody cannot enroll for more than 1 class. It might be too overwhelming. So we need to make sure that the 2 programs are aligning with each other. All right. So let's say you are doing data analytics, data science. Yes, we allow. Product management project we allow. But you are doing cybersecurity and cloud. In that same brain, no, it will be too overwhelming. All right. So send me a DM, and then let's get it up from there. Thank you, guys. Send me your payment receipt to your email. Your payment receipts, the 2 remaining 2 people, your payment, or if you send your receipts, you will see that I'm rushing. I'm sorry. Your receipts, your email, and your program, so that you can be onboarded immediately. Thank you, guys. I can't wait for you to start your tech journey at Datafort. Cheers to greatness.